ActionSA says it remains open to immigrants from across the globe as long as they enter the country legally and respect the laws when they are here. ActionSA is continuing with its campaign and its plans to manage migration. SABC News reporter Busi Chimombe is live for us in downtown Johannesburg. Very good afternoon to you, Busi. What's happening where you are? Okay, we're going to come back to Busi a little bit later on as we continue.
Yes, good afternoon, Nzinga. We are in
Busi, my apologies, continue.
Yes, can you hear me, Nzinga?
We can hear you, Busi. Very good afternoon to you. Tell us what's happening.
Yes, good afternoon. We're in downtown Johannesburg, and as you can see behind me, there are a lot of very dilapidated, derelict buildings here that basically are a reflection of the decay that has taken over the inner city of Johannesburg, as well as many cities in South Africa. So ActionSA was having its media briefing today in one of these derelict buildings, basically unveiling what it says is its plan to ensure that it revitalizes the inner cities and makes sure that they are safe and that they are clean. Now, amongst one of the focuses that they were talking about the issue of illegal immigration. Now, it's not the first time we know that Herman Mashaba has spoken about this issue, and he basically says he is unapologetic about dealing with this issue, saying that he is not xenophobic, but the problem is not foreigners in this country, but it's about an immigration system and a law enforcement system that doesn't work. And what he's saying that it's very difficult as a municipality, any municipality, to be able to plan for services, for service delivery, if you don't actually know the number of people that you're actually going to be giving water, sanitation, education, health facilities to. So basically that is why he says that the whole issue of inward migration is very, very important for municipalities. And what they say that they're going to do, and it's quite important because we know that immigration is a national responsibility. But he says that as local government, they'll be doing all that they possibly can to actually deal with the issue, intergovernment relations with the provincial and national governments, and just making sure that there's a lot of law enforcement, visible enforcement, and grant funding to ensure that there is law enforcement at municipality level.
Busi, talk to us about how that message was received as he's campaigning and as he was giving those statements.
Well, most of the people who were in attendance were actually the members of ActionSA. But I mean, you could see that there was some kind of resonance in terms of the residents that actually live in this particular buildings and the buildings around it. We spoke to a woman, for instance, who talked about the fact that she's been paying for electricity for the longest time, but it is so sporadic that you don't actually know whether it's going to be there or it's not going to be there. I mean, we complain about load shedding most of the time. In this particular situation, this is not even load shedding. We have a situation where it's actually a scarce resource in buildings like this. And one of the things that really strikes you about buildings like this is the fact that there's a lot of dirt, there's a lot of squalor. There's very little water available, running water in the bathrooms. We went in to see what actually is happening in the bathrooms, no flushing toilets. So we basically have a situation where people in the inner city of what is supposed to be a world-class South African city, are basically living without any dignity in Nzinga.
Busi Chimombe giving us an update there on the ActionSA campaign trail.